All right, all right, all right. Sorry, I was a minute late. Let's go in the house and take care of something real quick. All right, we're gonna let some people get in here. 7 mofos, slam them thumbs up. I totally appreciate it. Helps us with the algorithm, especially since I'm trying to rebuild my status, so to speak, on YouTube, right? All right, let me go through my goodie box here. There it is. All right. Got out what I'm gonna smoke down. Wait for a few more of you guys to get in here. But hey, man, what's up? Today we're gonna talk a little bit about what to do when you after you've received a clone in the mail. All right, it's totally different than when you go into a show or a dispensary or to a grower, a caregiver, a friend, or a buddy. It's a total different thing. I know they're both clones, but I feel like I'm competing with the radio. But one gets shipped in the mail and the other does not. And that adds more issues. Shipping shock, hardening off of the clone. This seems to be a big topic that people tell me I'm full of shit about. All you have to do is Google it, people. It's a true thing. Clones need to be hardened off. Same as if you put them in a dome. And if you're a clone domer, dude, you know you got to harden them clones off. This is a clone dome 2, people. Okay, I got a clone in here, and we're gonna go through it, and we're gonna talk all about it, because a lot of people, far less than in the beginning when I first started doing the clone stuff. So, nutty dipping in the house. What's up, Haas? What's up, Misfit? Good topic. Truffle arrives tomorrow. Yes. So let's talk about that. This is a great topic because I just sent an order to a customer that placed a nice large order. God dang, my glasses. I can't see shite. And 3 of them, and I'm going to give you an example too of what a clone looks like that goes through a rough time hardening off. But this one that I'm going to give you example made it through it. Okay. Yeah. Good Lord. Oh, wow. Fucking HD, baby. All right, smash them thumbs, guys. Come on. I'd like to see everybody smash those thumbs for me. All right. I went to the dispensary the other day for Wayne. Got Wayne a care package. Plus, I wanted to get something, and you guys know that the only thing I like at these fucking dispensaries are these infused joints. All right, I like the ones by Seed Junkie. Flower tastes great. They put a great, nice worm in the middle of those joints. Totally worth the money. 3 for $100. I don't know. I guess we could all argue the cost of that, but the product itself is good. And then the Jeter cannons from Jeter, nothing else. They're keef rolled and infused other joints from Jeter. They put that fake flavoring in there that just makes it awful. Awful, Jeter. Stop doing that. What is the matter with you people? That's fucking straight chemicals that you're putting in these joints. And they taste awful. They taste like perfume. Fucking A, man. I tell the owner of Jeter straight to his face, man, that shit sucks. Thing is, they sell a lot of them because they do a lot of deals with them to make it sound good. So, anyway, long story short, Jeter came out with the new little Jeter cannons, which we've kind of showed you guys that before. Now this one is the Mandarin glue, which is a sativa. Lately, I've liked to smoke sativas during the day, the morning. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys there. That we're gonna do this. Same thing with moving outdoors. What? Don't believe in hard enough. I know a lot of people that tell me, man, I've been growing for 30 years. You've been getting clones through the mail for 30 years? I already know the answer to that, bro. I know you haven't been. And it's totally different, people. It is. I send care sheets in every order. I think 90% of the people do that. When it tells you on here exactly what to do, and plus I put do not pull from the stem, because a lot of folks, now with these ones it's a little easier for them to come out. They'll grab and pull them with the stem and they'll snap right out of there. You know, these clones aren't getting full nutrients and silicate and all that shit yet. So, you know, they could snap and break, and they have. Especially if they fit snug in there. So, we'll get to that. So, I got care directions. Hardening off is a thing. I will argue with you till the end of the fucking time over it. I had to learn it too. I didn't know. And I ordered $1,000 worth of shit from King Kong Clones. Only one of them made it. After I received it, they came in, they were fine. I pulled them out, transplanted, look at this beautiful clone, transplanted them. Day or two later, they were looking like shit. Leaves all curled up. I'm gonna show you one. This is Smash Cake. Look at that thing. Beautiful, beautiful. I got it right in this cup because we just watered it. And I just transplanted it, so this will be a new mom. But you can even tell, see how she starts to taco right there? She's starting to taco right there. That's all she did when I did her the hardening off. She just gave it a little taco. Now that funk will go away. I'm gonna go get one real quick. Actually, let's smoke down first, and then we'll get into the topic and talk about it. The temperature swings during the shipping process. Yeah, that's the shipping shock. You know, vendors do their best. I provide heat packs. Now we're in the time of the year where I think I'm going to move away from the heat packs. People out in California, guess what? The rest of the world is not warm. All right? I just had a person that ordered from California. He made a nice order too. And I think his was more of a hardening off process, but he didn't show me any pictures of it when it first came out of the package. I'm not going to argue with him. But I think it too was a hardening off situation. He's convinced it was the heat pack. You know, why are you putting heat packs in there? Dude, I live in Michigan, man. We're coming from Michigan. We're still cold here at night. You know, I know you live in SoCal. So really, I'm in a hot rock and a hard place with that one. So, all right, let's get this little fucking thing out of here. I'll show it to you guys. It stinks. It smells great. Oh. Smells great. Good morning, Meg. Phoenix, what's up? Yep, see, somebody from Phoenix. You ordered today and tonight. I'll look at the weather. I would probably not send a heat pack. But last week or earlier this week when I sent stuff out, it was fucking getting still down to 32 degrees here in Michigan. And I know it's going to spend one night still here in Michigan when I ship it out. So I got to take that into consideration. Maybe I need to buy some of those shorter time frame heat packs that don't last 18 hours or 10 hours for my southern customers. Things to think about, I guess. Cheers, everybody. Then we'll get right into this thing here. Because I'm just about education. I'm not wanting to yell at nobody. That's not what this is about. Buddy. You guys can see I've smoked a few of them. All right, let's see what chat's got to say. So, impatience is one reason some folks don't hard. Yes, that is a huge point right there. You have to have patience. I know the number one instinct when you receive them and open them and you're so excited is to do this. Okay? If you are going to do this, put them in a dome. Clone dome, just like that. Take the freaking cube tray out, stick them in there, put the dome over it. Make sure to use a seedling mat if you have one, and get the temperature 80 degrees and close to 90% humidity. And for the next 3 to 4 days, just start venting open the vents on the dome. I mean, if you're all about hurrying up and getting it transplanted, do it that way, okay? The thing that I do, all right, what are you holding on? A joint? Yes, that's a little Jeter Cannon infused worm joint. A little mini. The baby Jeter Cannons. Those are 3 for $90, and you get 6 little cannons in each one. These things get you pretty lit up too. What's good, Jason? Welcome in. That's exactly what I do, Misfit Grower says. And that's a great way to do it. Now, some of the clones I have hardened off, but as soon as I stick them back in the mini dome, that puts them right back into a high humidity situation. And if I'm putting heat packs in there because it's the wintertime, they're going to have the heat too. So you can't just transplant them and set them in your 75-degree room with 60% humidity. You're going to get the leaf curl. It's going to happen. And if you don't hurry up and put it in a high humidity situation, it's going to continue to happen. You can stop the process if you put it into a dome and get the, I mean, all the instructions are on that piece of paper when I send it to you. So my man here, he had 3 that curled up and just died. So we're gonna send him 3 more out and get him all squared away. So usually, man, this thing's smoking like crazy. Look at it. Why was the message restricted? I hate that shit. Why? Did I have it set up for restricted messages? I'll have to check that next time I'm setting up the... Because they do give you a setting to where you can add if restricted messages where their AI will think it's like bad comment or whatever. All right, I'm going to put this out. Now, it takes like 3 minutes to get one of these things to go out too. All right. So if you're the guy that wants to hurry up and transplant, like we just said, throw it in the dome, like I said, close the vents up, maybe spray the inside of the dome with a little bit of just RO water. And if you have a seedling mat, great. Put it on it, set it to 82 degrees, put your probe in there, boom. All right. I say spray with some RO water inside the dome and on the tray because that'll add the humidity, okay? And then you can start, the next day I would come in and I would start venting. Now, if you don't have that, am I caught up to chat, guys? If you don't take precautions because of impatience, think how much longer you'll be waiting to get another. Exactly. So, lots of times when I get them in packages like this, and you can see there's a little bit of moisture already building up just from me sticking this in. This was a hardened off clone too, okay? Just from me sticking this in there and wrapping it up because there's moisture on this. It's already starting the condensation in the dome. So you're putting this back in the dome. Now, what I do is I'll crack these babies. And I'll leave this one pinched down at the bottom. And that way you got a little vent. And I'll just set it either in a dome or we got a quarantine dome here that we set up a lot. But I'll leave the vents all open because I'm venting here. And the reason why I put it in another dome is just for quarantine, okay? If it was something that I know doesn't have nothing or anything like that, You could just set this in your tent or your bedroom like this with it vented open, and just pay attention to within 30 minutes you're going to know if it's going to start curling up. You'll see it in there, and then just go back and pinch it closed again, and you can leave it the rest of the day, or you can come back a few hours later, pinch it again, and let some fresh air in. I've kept mine in these things as long as they don't dry out. And if they are, you can take them, dip them in your reservoir, give them a little water, however you want to do it, wrap it back up and stick it back in here and continue the hardening off process. So in a way, you don't even really need to get out your dome stuff and all that unless you want to, and unless you want to transplant it right away. Okay, you don't have to transplant it right away. I'm not going to, it's your own garden. You guys do what you want. I'm just here to help you with mail order clones to stay. Now, if they show up and they're fucking wilted and all that, fuck. You just get on the horn with me or whatever vendor it is, show me a picture of that, throw that bitch in the trash, and we'll get you a fucking another one coming out. You know what I mean? We won't even fuck around like that. So, I know this is tedious. I know you gotta have patience, like my man said. But if you don't, and I don't have another replacement, and I gotta take cuttings for you or another vendor, you're waiting up to 2 weeks. All right? I'm just giving you the worst case scenario. You're waiting up to 2 weeks at the most. Okay? Let me go get this clone that I wanna show you that had a little trouble hardening off, but because I kept putting the dome back on it, and it's annoying. I had to do it like 3 times in a day. I just kept putting the dome back on it, and then I'd come back and take it off. Put it back on it, come back, take it off. Man, if you're working 9 to 5, I know it's going to be a hard motherfucker, so you'd want to start this process on a weekend. So let me go get this one for you. All right, these ones are garbage. I just cut them right off the cube. But I was saving them just for this show, man. All right, so this is fucked, right? This one's done, but this is an example of what will start to happen. You know, the leaves will start curling up like that. All right, and then you can see it was doing it to this one, but I stopped it from ending up like this one. Now, I still don't like this one, so I went ahead and cut it off. I'm not going to give this to nobody, okay? But you can stop them, all right? So if you get it to stop by doing the dome process, I was telling you, you just go back and let the cut off all this ugly growth in a day or two, and then, you know, it'll just start coming back and growing, all right? So not all is lost. You know, this is lost. This is fucked. This is done for. It looks darker in person, but, and I've seen worse. You know, they just straight droop down. I might even have one. Let me throw this away. Here you go. So yeah, they can get, you know, you start seeing it going like that, hurry up and put your dome on it, get the humidity and stuff back up, come back in a few hours, see what it looks like from there, okay? So you can recover these things. But I don't want you guys to have to do that. I would rather help educate, because I think I lost like 6 or 8 clones before I got wise to the fact, or I learned about it, okay? And how I learned about it really is the first order I got, so I made a couple orders from King Kong Clones. I didn't get a care card. The second order, obviously it was my replacement order, they sent a care card, which some of you guys have probably got these, and I'm just kind of copying them. tells you everything what to do. And now that it doesn't happen to me no more, like at all. When I get stuff in, I don't have fail rates anymore from shipped in clones. Have I had one show up totally nuked? Oh yeah, sure have. Just provided a picture and they took care of that. So let's go through. Has anyone got any questions? Cellulose Tech and Dip and Grow 10 times. Okay, maybe I missed part of something. If it's getting limp and wilty, it ain't ready to go domeless. Yep, that's right. Yep. But yeah, you guys can see how this one, see that? See how the leaves they just want to start doing that weird tacoing, and they'll even turn over on you. Like this one actually is turned over on me. But this one's fine now. It's out of it. Everything's growing real great here in the center. No dried up. See, they just start drying up too. None of that's happening. I just hardened off 2 trays of clones. Okay, I've been cloning my ass off all week, getting ready for the 420 sale. I want to have every tray dome filled that I have, because we're gonna blow it out this 420 sale, and it's gonna be a BOGO sale, guys, and you can stack it if you want. You know, it's not just like a BOGO sale, you know, one transaction per customer. If you want to stack that BOGO sale, you absolutely can do it. Okay, it's going to be buy 2 get 1 free. So if you buy 4, you're getting 2 free. You buy 6, you're getting 3 free. See what I'm saying? So that's where we're going to be at with that 420 sale, and we're going to let that rip for like a week. So I'm trying to have 400 rooted clones, because I just want to be like prepared, you know. So permanent marker and Donnie is next up. Yeah, damn, no shit, hell yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Think about that. Not only do I go out and purchase these cultivars at market prices, and I turn around and give them to you guys and just piss off all my peers, I'm gonna now let you guys BOGO it, stack them up even on top of that, and walk away. So that'll be pretty good. And I changed some of the shipping stuff too. You guys will notice that disclaimer no longer is there for the winter and stuff like that. Oh, now that the weather has changed, you guys, we're gonna open back up to Canada, and it's gonna be that GXG shipping, which is USPS with FedEx. I've learned a lot about that in the last week. Yeah, I even went up to the post office and talked to them. Fortunately, I can't buy the tag directly from home, so I have to go there and, you know, do the transaction with them and have them make the label, but it's going to be much better, much quicker. Unfortunately, the shipping for Canada with the cultivars is always going to be $100, and Canadians, that'll be a PayPal thing, because they don't have our cash things, our cash apps. So you'll have to leave that. I'm going to put that somewhere on the website, in the notes, in the comment section, that you need an invoice. So we'll talk more about that. So any questions on the readiness for a mail order clone and hardening off? Did I explain it well? Do you need anything any more detailed? Several of you guys made some great points in the chat section. How do I get clones? Oh, great question. Our website is mg1brands.com. Make sure to sign up for that annoying newsletter pop-up. I do not send a lot of emails out, but you do get the What's Rooted and Ready list. You are now going to get exclusive discounts every month. So you don't always have to wait for like a 420 sale coming up. So yeah, mg1brands.com. Nice. I'm gonna get a few more. Got the space. When can I put 420 sale? Good question. I do believe. Oh my God, my wife and I looked at the calendar and figured out what day to launch this thing on. Of course, I'm using my phone. Where's the calendar? I think we're starting it on the 18th. Yeah, pretty sure it's that. We're starting it on a Thursday, and we're gonna let it rip all the way to the next Friday or Saturday. So I'll make a post on when it's starting. You can't do no pre-orders. Now here's the other thing too. I'm going to put a stock count. Now you guys won't be able to see the stock count on your end, but I will. What you guys will see on your end is if it goes into back order. And once you see something on back order, that means I need to take a fresh cutting for you and route it. All right, if there's just an add to the cart, that means it's already rooted and ready to go. So once you start seeing the back order, which we will allow some back orders, but you got to know that you're going to have to wait. And if you're into growing, you know how long it can take to get a clone rooted. And we ship on Mondays and Tuesdays. So, all right, sweet. See you guys then. Definitely sign up. What's your heaviest indica? You know, I get that a lot. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to grow a lot of these cultivars. I always suggest, just because of the ones I have grown and how big they grow in veg, all the gelatos that we have will grow huge and harvest you huge. Permanent Marker will harvest you huge. Pure Michigan, Smashed Cake. I could go on. Probably Dante's Inferno, I think. Maybe even Jealousy. I mean, they just grow huge and fast, and veg have the thickest stems that makes me think they'll have big ass buds. I'm telling you guys right now, cultivars that have thick stems, you can almost guarantee they're going to have big, thick ass buds. Yes, of course, there's times not. But plants that are kind of smaller stemmed, you notice they're kind of, they don't got the big ass colas because they can't support it. So keep that in mind when you're looking through your bedroom, just trying to get an idea, especially with the new cultivar. Man, everyone's been sick in my house. Everyone. Anybody else? Holy shit, I'm like the only one. And my son Caden are the only ones, but we're each developing a cough now. Fuck, man. First, my little one had influenza B, and then it's just kind of gone from there. Then my wife's had, man, she's had it the worst out of everybody. So, anyways, that's what's up. And I always like talking about this stuff with you guys, because even if you're not buying from me, vending from me, and you get it from somewhere else, mail order, just remember what I said. To help you be successful, so you don't have to deal with the curl up clones and getting back with your vendor and waiting for something to reroute. Just think about it. I mean, look at that. Even though I vented it, it's vented right there, you guys. You guys can still see it. It's starting to fade away. I don't want this one to get too much humidity and go back into a phase where I got to reharden it off, because that entire tray I took it out of is hardened off. So we don't want to go back into that phase, right? So I think I'm going to hit this a couple more times and look at you. That's what's happening when you have kids, man. My 7-year-old brings home. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, dude. Fuck off. This year, listen, this year has been pretty good. This is really the first time any of us have been sick this school year. Like, no joke. And it's the end of the school year. Where they got 8 weeks left? Here in Michigan. I think they get out the first week of June. So I consider us lucky, but there's been years where we've been sick all damn year. And I know some of you other parents, same way. It's like, motherfucker. And then the kids are home during the summer and no one's sick. No one. Weird, huh? Or almost no one. I can't say no one because, Yeah, I've been getting ready for this thing, you guys. So I want it to be big. I want it to be a smooth transaction for everyone. I don't want no one to have to wait. Of course, there's going to be people that have to wait if you get in on the back end of the sale. or even a couple of days away from the start of the sale, you're gonna, because I do first come first serve. It doesn't even matter how much you order either. It's still first come first serve. It's fair, and you're just gonna have to wait. But at least you're locked in, right, on the price. The last couple sales, everyone's was cool about that, which I totally appreciate that. This is fucking good. This Mandarin glue. Yesterday I smoked one. Oh my god. After I was done doing garden shit, man, I was boom, popped out. I got the moped batteries, charged them up, brought the mopeds out, checking the oil, all that shit. Got them all de-winterized. Got them fired up. One was just spitting out terrible cloud. And started leaking gas on me too. Even got out all the RC cars for the kids. Man, it was like 75 degrees and beautiful. It was even sunny during the eclipse. We were lucky. I think we were 90% where we live. Totalitarian, whatever. Say what? Blueberry smoothie. Hell yeah. You got a DJI drone. That my son has one of those, and they're bad fucking ass, dude. I got this tripod that my phone's on is a DJI. It's awesome. I love it. Shit's expensive by them, but man, this shit's fucking good. All right, 47 people. Damn, you guys, smash that thumbs, man. Let's get me back in the algorithm here. I was blown away. Yeah, I bet. All right, my 2-year-old gets it from yeah, it's just a chain reaction as it goes. So, and then the boys were home because they were sick, but because they got medicine in them, they's up bopping around. You know, it's nice out. They got the medicine in them. They're like, oh, fuck that. Mom's still sick. I'm out here trying to clone and do my stuff, and I got plant material everywhere. I got the garage a little bit open because it's nice and I don't need the heater, and they got their little heads in there. I'm like, okay. You know, they were done. They wanted my attention, so I had to hurry up and finish and clean up and play with them for a little while. Broke 2 RC cars. All I did was created myself money issue. Glass tip joints are the best. You know what I do? You know, when I first started smoking them, because look at this, man. I got them all on the table here, too. I got a graveyard going. I'm getting ready to fire up a flower run, and I think I'm going to document it, and I think I'm going to video it. A lot of the reason why is because it's the Sticky O's strain that I'm not going to release to the public, because the seeds were just so male dominant, you guys. I mean, to the point where you can't sell no one that shit. You know, I was sending out freebies to everyone, and shit was coming back. You know, they'd crack 6, 10 seeds, and they would get 2, 3 females. 4 maybe. Even it was my experience too. So anyways, I kept a couple of females. I'm going to flower them out. Actually, I kept 4. And I'm going to flower them out. I'm going to take clones of them, flower them out, and we're going to see. See what it is. See if they herm. You know, because it was, you know, just because it's male dominant seed strain doesn't mean it's gonna herm. It just means you're gonna crack a lot of seeds, and there are gonna be a lot of males. So people like you guys don't want to purchase a pack of seeds where 7 of them bitches are coming back male. Now, if it was the other way around, we'd be in business. But it's not. So, and I got a shitload of those seeds. So I'm not going to pack that up, waste packaging and anyone's time on that shit. Everything I've ever gotten from you has come in good condition. I did lose apples and bananas because I wasn't patient enough, but I'm okay with that. I learned a lesson. I killed 8 of them, dude. I sure did. Yep, King Kong replaced 1, but the others, they were like, you know, nope. Because they came after the replacement, right? You didn't learn it the first time. So it takes a second to just, it's the patience. Chase Man, I do believe that's who said that, was right. The patience is the biggest thing first, probably, and then the technique. And look at this. I just keep reaching over here, man. This smash cake is just hanging out. Looking good, nice and healthy. See, they get a lot. This strain yields big too, and I get a lot of thicker clone cuttings off of this strain than I do some of the other strains. Like Pina Colada, everyone likes it. It's great flower, great smoke, but it kind of has the smaller stems. So, love smash cake. It's awesome. I have a couple of people that used to come to me just for it. Matter of fact, if I grow a run of it and tell them, they probably would come by. So, and it's the real smash cake, not the shit that you find in the dispensary. At least not the one I smoke. Maybe somebody is putting the real shit somewhere, but the smash cake I smoked from a dispensary was not smash cake. So, all right, guys, I think I'm going to get out of here for this week. Thanks for joining. I think it was a great topic. I see we're down to 35 people. We're kind of winding down. So you guys all have yourself a great day. I hope it's a super beautiful day where you guys are at, because these last couple days here have been great. I actually felt like it was 80 yesterday. I was like, dang. I was getting kind of sunburned. Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't up with chat. What's up, man? I made it. Right at the end, Rebel. Sorry, dude, but I'll re-upload it. It's been taking forever, too, to re-upload these live streams that we're doing together here on YouTube. I don't know why. It used to never do that, but it does now. And at least you guys get it, so you can rewatch it. So rewatch it. There's a lot of info in there about how to prepare for receiving clones in the mail, and how to harden them off, or help you harden them off. So other than that, you guys have a great day. And yeah, we got 420 sale coming. You guys want to check out the website? It's mg1brands.com. I think the 420 sale will start on the 18th, I do believe. So if you're following us on Instagram, you'll see the post. So you guys all have a great day, man, and stay safe. Peace.